All right, Frank. So I'm going to walk you through a little bit of what we're doing. So I was able to log in as you can tell. It says Frank right here. Yay, Frank. And so let's go ahead and I'm going to walk you through what I'm about to go do right now. So one of the things that we need to come to is I'm going to click on your name where it says Frank. And this is your customer ID number right here. So that's good to know. I hope you see my little mouse running around. So what we want to do is we want to go to manage your hosting. So we're going to come over here to manage your hosting. And it'll take you to this scene right here. This is what you couldn't get to at the school because the school's firewall prevents you from seeing the cPanel right here. So now I'm going to come here and we're going to go to manage. So once I press manage, then you get all this information right here. Great. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So what we're going to do is we're coming to web applications, WordPress. I'm doing this for you so you don't necessarily have to do this, but say you wanted to put another WordPress document in a database, like you wanted to have Big Frank's Custom Knives and then a folder and it was another WordPress document, you would go through this process itself. But I'm just going to do this once. So I'm going to go ahead and click on WordPress. And what I would like to do is install WordPress on as your main website, right? So here I am at WordPress and we need to install it. So you can read all this great stuff if you want to install this application. All right, so this is what I meant by you can create a directory if you wanted to, and it would go to Big Frank's Custom Knives. And then if I wrote something here like, say, testing, it would install WordPress in a folder called testing on your hosting plan under domain Big Frank's Custom Knives. But that's not what we want, because we want people to actually go to BigFranksCustomKnives.com and be able to see your website. So I'm going to just go ahead and put nothing there because we don't want it to go anywhere because we want it public. I accept. Yes. I'm going to go ahead and say update WordPress plugins as they become available, because sometimes we always forget. Like I never, well, not that I never, but it takes a while before I'm like, oh yeah, let me update this. Do not automatically WordPress themes. You might not want to automatically update your theme because you might be using it and doing custom CSS. When you automatically update your theme, it might erase all your custom CSS. So you want to do that manually and look out for the update that you're asking for. Create a backup and automatically restore the backup if the update fails. Yeah, that sounds good. So these settings allow you to customize and personalize this installed. Okay, so we need to put an administrator username, and I'm going to create one for you, Big Frank, which means that you will have to write it exact. This gives you access into the WordPress, right? So you would put in Big Frank with the capital B and then that. So administrator password. I don't know what you want to, I'm going to go ahead and keep it. I'm going to put what you asked me to, and I will send this to you via what's it called, a text message. Okay, let's try this. All right. I have administrator email. Wow. Okay. I'm going to put your Yahoo there. And then that's what you're going to change. A multi-site can be enabled within WordPress. Okay, great. Okay, let's install. And it's installing. So here in a little bit, when you go to Big Frank Custom Knives, you will see hello world, welcome to my blog. And there you go. So this is how you would get to your admin. So now, let's see if this works. Let's open up Big Frank's Custom Knives. Bam! What? There's your website, yo. What? So now if you wanted to get into your admin, you would press WP-admin like we've been doing, right? And this is where you're going to write in and I will give you your password. And there you are. So now we are in WordPress in the back. And what you will need to do is go ahead and make sure that all the plugins that you were using in your other site, the one that you can still access via the school, are installed on this site. So you can go in, add new plugin, search for the plugin that you're using, make sure it's active on this site. And then when you're ready, you're going to come to Tools and you're going to go ahead and come to Import. Right? So when you come to import, you're going to say, hey, we're going to install WordPress importer to import posts, pages, comments, custom fields, categories, tags from a WordPress export file. Remember how when we were at school, I asked you to export all that information from the WordPress that you had at school. So this is where you're going to import that, I believe it's an XML file. So we need to install the WordPress importer. I'm going to go ahead and do that for you. Awesome. Wonderful. I'm just going to go ahead and install it, although it says warning. Cross your fingers. And there we go. So installing successful, activate. So I'm activating it. So now when you go to Tools, Import, you'll see this, right? And then what you'll do is you'll browse your computer, bloop, and you're going to look for that XML file that you took from the school. Remember? And then you're going to press File and Upload. So that should import and upload all the stuff that you did yourself over there, right? Via WordPress. So yay. Great. If that doesn't work, you should, but if it doesn't, you would have to come back to GoDaddy, and we're going to go back to your cPanel hosting, right? So what you would do there, you come back to Manage, and let's see. Great. So now it has, you have one, that's your IP address, and we have some stuff going over there. So remember how I said sometimes you might have to manually open up the hood of your car and get in there, like go in through it manually with the remote and local folder. So that's what the file manager is. If we go to the web root, if you go to File Manager, and we're going to go, then here is your contents. this is this is your public folder, and this is the contents of your website. This is like as if I were to tell you to go into Dreamweaver and remember how I said download all that stuff? This is where you would upload that as well. So let me know if you have any questions, but you are ready to go, sir. And you might not be you couldn't access this via the school, but you definitely can access your WordPress through the school. I hope this helps. Please let me know if you have any questions. Good luck, and may the force be with you.